know how it works, right?
Yeah, but it's a fun one. I get to go to Mexico. I've never been to Mexico.
No way.
Yeah.
Hey man, where'd you go?
Oh, I just had to restart the stream. It just went off.
Oh. What happened?
I think that maybe when we were in the elevator, it just glitched out.
Oh,
Elevators.
so we haven't been recording that entire time. Which is good.
Yeah, because you said that thing about like terrorism and stuff.
Yeah. And how say something worse. So the first thing about this is like the introduction is just a bunch of quotes like probably taken out of context. Where it's like, we are as gods and might as well get good at it. Stuart Brand, whole earth catalog, like 1969. It's just like, who the fuck is that? And what is a whole earth catalog? Rough weather is rolling through Houston from the south today, proving that those alleged government-controlled weather machines aren't affected by the 2013 government shutdown. Already pictures of menacing-looking clouds are...
That is very compelling evidence, actually.
Yeah.
Because if the government was shut down and there wasn't bad weather, that would mean that
The government
nothing. That would mean nothing.
Anything's possible. Pretty compelling evidence of climate change.
More like government change.
Government regime change? Is that what we need?
More like that country is looking like it's leaning towards socialism. Let's get involved. More like natural resources. Hi, nice to meet you.
You ever study in there?
No.
In the Caruso Center?
I've been in there a couple times though. Do you study in there?
We've been in there one time.
What did we do there?
You did like, I don't know, like you did filming for something like...
Some acapella thing?
No, it wasn't acapella.
Okay.
It was like a...
Oh, yeah. It was...
meeting, and then we did rubber bands.
Right.
Remember that?
Right.
You put rubber bands together?
We were putting rubber bands on things that we weren't supposed to, right?
Yes, exactly.
But I don't remember what the things were.
On other rubber bands, I think.
We were putting them on the camera equipment and stuff too?
And then we were breaking all of them. Yeah.
Yeah, that was good. Very productive of us. Super useful.
So this is the first time the live stream has seen USC, right?
Yeah, I guess so.
This is what?
I mean, Michael and I walked through the campus a little bit last night.
Oh, okay.
But it's kind of Israel-palooza. Holy shit.
What?
That is awesome.
Holy.
Israel-palooza.
Wow.
I'm going... Wait, April 2nd. Dude, we can go to this. We're going to this. Seriously.
Quad?
There's no way we're going to miss Israel-palooza.
Holy shit.
Let me text my mom and ask if I can go.
Dude, this is pretty serious. This is cited and shit. No, this is like, it's dropping some, I think what it's going to do is it's going to drop a bunch of facts in the beginning and then fall. No, it's pretty substantial. Oh man, dude, we might have just uncovered everything. Dude, this is crazy. What does this say on the back? It says, it's no great secret anymore. In the 1950s, 60s, and 70s, our government conducted secret large-scale biological and chemical aerial spraying programs like Operation Large Area Coverage and Operation DEW and Project 112. Today, chemtrails and ionospheric heaters like the High-Frequency Active Aurora Resource Program, HARP, are part of a weather warfare in which planet Earth becomes a battle station, or battle space beset by military doctrine of full spectrum dominance. This book was $21.95 and I got it for $11.95.
That's a steal.
Yeah. It's actually pretty, I mean, I'm only on page 10. Yeah, I know, right?
I guess
I've read 10 pages.
I'm actually disappointed that it seems to have so many citations, because I would much rather read one that's just like impassioned.
Yeah, like by some like drunk guy in a trailer.
yeah. I would prefer that for sure.
I prefer it not be real than it actually be real.
Same.
But yeah, I mean, you missed the point of what I just said. I read 10 pages during that walk.
Is that a testament to that the material is thin, or that?
I mean, it is dense.
Okay.
Don't get me wrong.
Look at all these students.
Look at all these prospective, career-driven.
They have no idea. Whoa! Shit! Oh shit! Howdy, partner. Dude, what's good, bro?
Oh my god!
Dude, I haven't seen you in years.
Years, I know.
Holy shit! I saw you. I was like, dude, am I Blue Ridge? Like, what the fuck is going on? Like, that's nuts, dog. How you been?
Good. How you been?
Good. I'm a cowboy now. This is my new thing.
Yes,
What's up, man?
We went to high school together.
No,
from a very, very small high school.
That's crazy.
We were like probably the only two people to go to USC in the history of the high school.
Yeah.
And we went the same year.
Wow.
Yeah.
How you been?
Good, dude. Been surviving. I don't go to school here anymore.
Yeah, I know. But I was going to ask you, but yeah, like never had a chance. But
Yeah.
so what like anything? Wait, what's this?
I live stream my whole life now. That's what I do.
It's really cool.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah, but I've been seeing the C selection.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Doing a little this and that.
Yeah.
Dude, what have you been up to?
No, I'm trying to graduate.
Okay.
And, yeah.
How's that going?
Getting jobs. Trying to. Yeah, full time. So yeah.
Graduating's hard, I've heard.
Yeah. So him and I we're reading about chemtrails and like becoming social media influencers, and we're gonna do like this this is just a book.
It's all related.
It's all related. It's all interconnected.
We look so fucking insane.
You look so crazy. We're doing a documentary about becoming a social media influencer. What day number is it? We are still prepping. He's here till the 4th.
Yeah.
Kind of like a buffer of like 3 days to really prepare and get in, right?
But if we're not famous by like April 4th, I mean,
USC, man.
something went horribly wrong. We just need to get into access into Kappa Kappa Gamma's headquarters. Once we're in there, everything's gonna be smooth like butter.
Check out all of their pillow fights that they have.
Yeah.
Wow.
They do those all the time.
All the diversity. All right, you ready to go to a USC library?
Hey, I'm glad I saw you, Ken, dude.
Like, you leave on the 4th?
Yeah. Hit me up, dude, if you want to hang out.
Let's lunch. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, let's do it. See ya. Good luck.
That's crazy. Literally have seen that kid like 3 times since coming to the school. I've not seen him in probably 2 years.
Dude, one kid was saying right, he's like, if you want to be famous, just go to the row.
Oh, shit.
Like, yeah, we gotta get
You exist?
What's up, Jack?
Oh, hey.
Good, how are you?
I'm good. What's up?
Nothing.
Live.
I live in the South now. That's the biggest development. And I live stream everything.
That's what I heard.
What are you up to, dude?
I don't know. I've got about 2 years to update you on.
Okay, cool.
It's
Just
been good.
give it all to me in like 5 seconds. Ready?
Yeah, I'm walking. No, things are good. Things are good. It's going well. Got one more semester left, so never ends. But we're good. Some of you.
That's literally it. I have nothing else going on. Like, I'm here for maybe a week or so, just visiting, and just literally goofing around with Michael and Sam, probably just making a mockery of existence.
Hey, that's what life's about. I love it. That's awesome. It's good to hear.
Yeah,
Love it, buddy. All right, I gotta run to therapy, but it's great to see you.
same to you, man.
Ciao. Text me
All right, I will.
sometime in life.
See you, Jack.
Sto bene, tu?
Dude, that makes me want to live Arabian Manjari Qualcosa right now, if you know what I mean.
No. Dude, I felt really bad for laughing at the joke, but he made it.
Who?
Jebs, who was like, I'm walking, and I was like, I cracked up for a second, and then nobody else laughed.
Oh, I didn't get it. I didn't get the joke.
He said, I'm good, I'm walking now. I was like, oh, haha.
Or maybe he went like...
He's going, like...
Or like
he's
he
leaving.
literally has the therapy, and like he's doing like the walking... Because he's... Isn't he like expanding his abilities?
He's experiencing movement, which is crazy.
So maybe he literally is like doing some walking then.
Yeah, maybe I shouldn't have laughed at that.
Well, I interpreted it as like he meant he was like on the go, and so it was like it was a joke. It's like, yeah, I can't explain it at all right now because I'm on the go.
Yeah.
But we could sit here and ponder it for the rest of our lives.
Or
we really
could
never
just,
know.
Yeah, or we could just keep going. I don't think he's gonna like come in later and explain it to us. It would be one thing if like one of us was just wearing cowboy hats, you know, because it'd be like, oh, that guy's from Texas and he's wearing a cowboy hat. But both of us are wearing matching cowboy hats.
We're certainly a posse, and we have like a Middle Eastern person hat-wise behind us.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Like, Turkish.
Are you from Turkey?
No.
Okay.
His dad was actually a turkey, though.
Oh, wow. That explains the gizzard. Whenever I say that explains
really
now,
rough every year.
now whenever I say that explains, I always think of that one like part of Interstellar where like the guy he's like, well, that explains fast. You drive the old do the old drive off the cliff scenario. And I'm always like, that is the dumbest line from that movie.
I don't know what that line is.
I've probably seen that movie like at least 15 times.
You have?
Oh.
Why so many times?
Because it's an awesome movie, but I just like the space shit.
Yeah,
the
yeah.
Space shit that blows your mind. But yeah, when you start really watching it, rewatching it, the family stuff, like the side story, is so boring and so poorly done. It's just like, come on.
All right, so I'm gonna have to conceal this to get in here, just knowing this place.
Really?
We're gonna go in this one, right?
Yeah. We could go into VKC instead.
Okay.
Let's go to VKC. I don't think we give you as much shit. I don't even know how to get into VKC. That's how little I go to the library. That's how little I go to the library. So this book essentially is about how HAARP is the real reason we're having like a global environment crisis and not like a carbon like a carbon footprint.
So think about this. Realistically, humans haven't actually really changed anything. Like, I mean, we just
More greenhouse gases in the air because of us.
no. We haven't done anything. We've not changed anything about the environment at all, and we use resources in the same way that animals do, exact same way. And so, I think to assume that we have caused any sort of change at all is like pretty ludicrous.
Yeah, I mean the fact that you think that like humans would just take a bunch of wetlands and put a ton of concrete structures on them.
Or, for example, just burn resources nonstop in absolutely mass quantities all the time.
In a delicate
It's just super, just kind of disrespectful and racist, if I'm going to say it.
Sounds like you're a racist.
Could just hang out here.
It's too noisy.
With all these echoes.
Go.
Thanks.
Mine doesn't scan very well.
My cowboy hat. Looked at me in the eye this morning.
The mutual respect.
I feel like it's just like people see you and they're just like there's some dignity in a cowboy hat.
Yeah. Can't believe you got that fake ID. That's crazy.
Scans me. Okay, here we go. No filming. If you're going to film, then you have to go to the university and get the permit. Then you can come in. But if I catch it, then what I got to do is escort you out here, or I'll get the guys to come and do it for me.
Okay.
So I'm going to ask you to put that away right now.
No problem.
I'm going to get really upset with you because that can't go on. Because only the university can approve it. Okay?
Yeah,
So
film school. Makes sense. We have a really important book to read, though, so that's kind of messed up.
It's fucked up. We just go to the film school.
It's crazy how the film school has like the most stringent regulations on filming.
Yeah, that's more LA. Like, you have to comply with LA stuff.
Thanks. Is that guy about to flip the fuse or what? That was tight.
Dude, he came in there hot. He was like, get the fuck
I'm about to get really mad pretty soon. And I was like, listen, partner, you won't take this outside.
I'll see you in the street.
We can settle this like men.
Straight into a spittoon. If you should get like a thing that you could just like drop over it,
Yeah.
and then you can walk into anywhere and then like go into a corner and just pull it off.
Yeah, I would just tuck it into like the backpack,
Yeah.
and then I would go in. That's what I do if I like have to conceal it.
We can hang out outside VKC Library.
No, but we could also just go to the film school and know what the fuck is that?
Dude, we should check that out.
Oh, it's for Spring Fest.
So, Sam, I got nervous when he came over, and I just blamed it on you. I said Sam Miller is the one who's filming.
What if I was just like, what if I told you we already have a permit? He's like, can you show me? And I'm like, are you the police? I know my rights.
This is really cool.
It's like a retro PSP. It's a joke.
I was confused by this, so I didn't get to
I
process
thought it was a
it.
screen.
Yeah, Sam.
Alright, well, let's leave.
This is stupid.
This is way dumber.
Wait, so are we going to be here while there's a concert going on?
Yeah, when's Spring Fest?
Yeah, it's this weekend.
Oh shit, no way.
Damn.
Yeah.
I got to get my student ID.
Well, you're not allowed to bring guests in now.
Yeah, I got to get a
Guest
student ID from
policies
someone.
like killed, and then on top of that,
Thanks. Great
The-
dinner.
yeah, no one knows who they picked. Like,
Dude, what if it's fucking Kanye West?
it's Judd. I think the guy's name is Judd.
Who the fuck is Judd?
I'm pretty sure it's Judd.
Nobody's going to this church.
If Judd was performing here, I would be here in a heartbeat.
I love, dude. I was just talking about this time earlier, like the golden age of USC when it was like Ray Schrimmer come to Spring Fest and like the row was so kind of like, you know, not like a Nazi occupation.
Dude, that's just like probably a little bit just looking back nostalgically on like the years you preferred here. Like probably not that much is different.
Yeah, really not that. I mean, I think my outlook is just different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you got an update for like Microsoft,
Yeah.
so Outlook and like Excel and stuff.
I got this new snipping tool integration that's really cool, where I can kind of just like take like screenshots from the application instead of having to open the snipping tool.
That's pretty neat. Yeah. That makes me want to find a cone that's brown.
Oh look, hey, here's one right there.
I was so busy worried about what's behind me, I didn't think to look ahead.
You got the only Newton's third law, nerve. The only way to get somewhere is to leave something behind.
Wow.
Wow.
That makes me want to go to Spanish class for level 2 Spanish.
Newton's fourth law. The only way to... Yep. Alright, let's go to the film school.
I think I might meet up with you guys later. I think I've got class right now.
Dude, are you effing serious?
Yeah.
I'm about to get really mad in a little bit if you don't get out of here.
It's 11:11. Make a wish.
Could you see the steam building up a little bit in that guy, though? He was getting a little pressure building.
He wanted to he wanted it to go down.
I think he did.
Because he saw us in the cowboy hats. Yeah. This is my moment. This is my cowboy showdown.
You think if we weren't wearing hats, we'd be like a little bit less conspicuous?
For sure, yeah.
Yeah, but that's not the point. We're trying to get known.
He's holding a chemtrails book.
Really holding a chemtrails.
The first biggest text word on here is chemtrails.
HARP and the full spectrum dominance of Earth.
We should talk to some people and try and convince them about this book, like in Evangel, whatever that.
Yeah.
Seventh Day Adventist.
Yeah. Like Advent calendar.
Advent calendar. like the Russian calendar that was just a month before everybody else's calendar until they went to the standard calendar after the Russo-Japanese War, I think. Love that calendar. October. That's not even Russian. That's not how Russian sounds.
I wouldn't know.
All right, well, enjoy class. Just kidding.
All right, I'll see you in a bit, Sam.
All right, see you guys.
Stay safe.
You guys should try to sell like that book.
That would be funny if that was the goal.
You should like say that
we just try and turn a problem
like a lot of the books.
I don't think it has a not for resale sticker on it. That would actually be kind of illegal. Okay. But yeah, let's go. Let's go to the film school and start cracking. We got to get cracking.
All right, we need to get cracking immediately. Holy shit!
Oh my god! If we go to my building, nobody's gonna ask any questions.
All right, where's that?
It's the furthest one. It's SCI.
Okay.
Just because they'll think it's like some sort of like media project and be like,
cool.
Oh, this guy's a media animator. Sure. Okay.
See you, Sam. Jinx, you owe me Sam's virginity.
Jesus Christ. Dude, what you could also say is that if anybody asks you, you're like, oh, it's not like a film camera. It's just a 3D scanner, and I'm walking around the environment at USC scanning it so that we can make a 3D model of a map system for the campus.
I do think that there are just plenty of ways I could lie around it.
Yeah.
But I'd rather have a dude to stare at me and go, if you don't get out of here, we're going to have a problem. And I'm going to call in the guys. I was like...
It's better content, I think.
Yeah.
Dude, you gotta... you keep pissing me off.
You're getting something very important.
Oh, dude, thank you. This happened last time I was with Ethan McChristian, and he just took my things and they were gone forever. And that took me a long time to get them back. But you're smarter. You're like a reptile.
You think I didn't do my hair under the hat?
Thanks, bro.
Nice. My hair is going to be all messed up.
Dude.
But you're keeping it on. So.
Yeah, I'm not taking this thing off.
All right, see you.
We got a party surrounding like weird hats.
Yeah, dude, we're having an event tonight at Sam's place. The theme is funny hats. Or silly hats.
Dude,
or goofy hats.
The way you're wearing that cowboy hat, it pisses me off. Because you're supposed to wear it like in the profile, the straight line across your head. You're wearing it
is this better?
Like an Aussie, Australian. Dude, I've been watching a lot of old Steve Irwin videos.
Yeah.
I forgot how much I love that man.
He seems like a pretty neat guy.
Yeah. It's like, when I go out in the field, I take a picture of my daughter with me, man. Don't even like get me started like on my daughter, man. He just like goes in about his daughter, and it's the only time you see him cry, but he like still like just has this demeanor where it's like this guy's just like gonna wrestle a crocodile. It's crazy.
I saw him talking about like money and how he just cares about nature and stuff. Yeah. And that's pretty cool.
Yeah. Talk about a guy with conviction. That was back when
seriously
people had like, look at this guy. Holy shit. You never notice how big
I'm gonna knock you out, you dumb fucking squirrel.
Close. You never notice how big squirrels
Say one
are.
more thing to me.
Dude, he's got claws.
I'm serious. Say something to me right now. Exactly. Always happens with them, dude.
You could take a squirrel on?
If it lunged at me, I would freak out. Seriously.
You think they smell that? And that's why that
the
guy
fear?
got really close. Yeah, because I was kind of afraid because I've never like.
Yeah, once he sensed my dominance, it was game over very quickly.
Protected me. Because like I look at a squirrel and like you see him in the distance. I've always seen squirrels and been like, hey, like I don't know. I guess I've never really noticed how fat and big they can get until now. Like what is that stream of consciousness like?
Being a squirrel?
Yeah.
It's very small.
Do you think, like, I don't know, because they have, like, they have their own, because I heard somewhere that cats are, like, as smart as 9-year-old humans.
Okay.
When I heard that, I was like, huh. Like, dolphins are as smart as humans, but in a different type of intelligence, and I think it's because, obviously, they just have, like, a different physicality, a different type of sensory array.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, like, the sensory array for a squirrel, like, their sense of smell must be so overpowering,
right? That
it like, kind of like, like how our
your brain would have to work, like process things a different way.
Oh, completely differently. It's like, but also too, just like, I wonder what the existential nature of a squirrel is. Like, is it a slave to its instinct, or is there some sort of decision-making process and consciousness involved with this instinct? And if that's the case, then if are humans just instinctual, and like, or is there like, because I remember Elon Musk saying like most of what our conscious thought is just in service to our limbic system. So
what's limbic?
Like the thing that makes our heart beat. Like the idea that it's 12 o'clock, I'm hungry. You know what I mean?
Oh, look at that! Yeah.
Riley, what's up, dude?
What's up? I can't see who you were from that far away. I like the hat. Oh, what's up, bro?
Yeah.
What you guys doing?
Whatever. Yeah. Cool.
Whatever.
But yeah, so you start to like, I just think that it's like really crazy that like the idea that like I'm having all of these crazy thoughts, but at the same time it could, not crazy, but I mean like just innumerable different amount of thoughts, and then all of a sudden like it's like most of these thoughts are just because you're hungry.
Yeah, for sure.
It's like holy shit, it's like is your consciousness there to justify a behavioral bias towards what your limbic system desires? And if that's the case, then like does a squirrel have a thought that's like anxious because it needs to bury a nut?
Yeah. I mean, ultimately, if you boil it down, like we have to just be like, by some connection of thing to thing to thing, like just products of our instincts, right?
Yeah.
Even if it's more complicated than that, like it is very much just like yeah, we get jobs and stuff, but like it is all to like have sex with a mate and make kids at the end of the day, right?
Yeah, and it also is to keep the whole. It's like, I mean, we're social animals. It's like ants. I mean, we in essence are just a really evolved ant colony.
Yeah.
Right.
I believe that. And we're weak compared to ants. Super weak.
Yeah, physically, like if ants were the size of humans and as intelligent, they would fuck us up. They would destroy us. Like if there was more oxygen, well, also too, if there was a more, because like back in the day, insects were bigger because there was more oxygen on the planet, and then the meteor asteroid hit and it became a more nitrogen-based atmosphere, and insects became a lot smaller.
Interesting.
But like fucking dragonflies could like pick up a VW like beetle and hurl it like across the city. Like, you know what I mean?
That'd be so
But also too that if we had evolved at that time and there were humans, like they would be massive humans, like insanely big humans, which would be a crazy sight. My favorite thing I've ever seen is the.
Is this the building here?
Yeah.
Okay, hold on.
The favorite thing I've ever seen is that one video, or not video, that one piece of the, I forget what the scientific name of this for. Oh, it is, but the massive gorilla.